Okay, you guys, I have another cheek art for you, and this one is for a boy. And it's a little different than normal cheek art. I'm going to be showing you how to do a dagger. Switch things up a little bit and offer a little more variety to your kids with stuff like this. And boys like this one. This one takes a little bit longer, so it's not best for super, super long lines. But it's not too slow. So any size brush, it really doesn't matter. If I had a clean number 6, I'd probably use that. But this is the one I went for. This is Paradise Silver. Any silver will do. I'm just going to get that on my brush. And I'm going to do this way so you can see. So this is sideways. Alright, hopefully it'll still all make sense. And I'm thinking you're probably going to have a hard time seeing the blade, but I'll outline it later so you can look at it more. So I've just did a long pointed shape in silver. Next, with any color you want, I'm going to be using metallic blue. This is Wolf Metallic Blue. Load it on my brush. And I'm going to do I believe it's called the hilt of the sword. And I'm just going to lay my brush down. 1, 2, 3 or 4. So that's where your hand would grip. And then it's going to have like a decorative top. So I'm going to push my brush down, bring it up, flick it out like that. Same thing, a little higher on that side. Okay. Bring it in a little bit more. So it's almost done. Now all I need to do is with red. Here's some red. Load my brush up again, and I'm going to be doing a ball in the center of this. So just bring it around. You want to be really light-handed with the outline. Really thick, chunky outlining tends to not look as great, in my opinion. So get some tiny brushes and try to limit the thickness of your outlines. So wherever it goes in or curves, I like to make my outline a little thicker. I think it looks cooler that way. So starting here, I'm just going to come up, thicker, and end like that. So up, thicker, end. Come around here, make it thick like it's the shadow of the ball. And then just really thin lines around this way. And just a tiny thin line at the top of there. And for these, just go in halfway, all the way at the bottom. Halfway, halfway, halfway. And down. You don't have to go all the way through. You can just do kind of partial outlining. And the same thing right down the center. So there's all the outlining done. Now what makes this sword or the dagger are the highlights. The highlights make it look really cool, so they're important to do. Use some white and on the ball. Going to go around it on the outside. Make sure when you do highlights on round objects to try to stay towards the outside, because if you go in the middle, they're not going to look so round. Wherever you think the light would hit, do an outline or a little highlight. Okay, so I'm going to do it on each one of these little bad boys. And down down my sword. And as a finishing touch, I'm going to put a little starbursts right there. You can even do one down here at the very tip if you want. So there you go. It's a really fun dagger, and you can even do it so their eye is right here, and like it's kind of stabbing through their eye. But I really like to do that one. It's easy to do, and I think it looks pretty impressive for the amount of time it takes. So thanks, everybody. Bye.